Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving deep into the Grand Canyon State, Arizona. Now, I've had a lot of you reaching out, asking about what it's like to live in Arizona, thinking about making a move, and honestly, it's a question I get all the time, so we're gonna break it all down, the good, the bad, and everything in between. We're talking weather, cost of living, those iconic landscapes, and yeah, we'll even talk about the scorpions. Whether you're seriously considering packing your bags and heading to the desert or just want to live vicariously through me for the next 15 minutes, stick around because we're about to uncover it all. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll know if Arizona is your dream or maybe more like a desert mirage. Let's be real, the weather is a huge factor when you're thinking about where to live, and Arizona, well, it's practically famous for it. We're talking sunshine almost year-round, and I'm not talking about a measly 200 days of sunshine. Think closer to 300. That's right, 300 days of glorious vitamin D, folks. And the best part? You can say goodbye to those dreary winter blues because even winter in Arizona feels like a permanent spring. Think about it. While the rest of the country is bundled up in parkas, you could be hiking in shorts and a t-shirt. That's the Arizona life. This amazing weather is a magnet for people, especially retirees looking to escape the cold and young professionals searching for that outdoor lifestyle. But hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves because with all that sunshine comes, well, a whole lot of heat. And we'll dive into that a little bit later. Okay, let's talk numbers. The cost of living in Arizona is a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, it's generally more affordable than places like California or New York. Housing especially can be significantly cheaper, especially if you're willing to venture outside of the major cities. But before you start picturing yourself in a sprawling mansion for the price of a studio apartment in LA, remember that affordability is relative. Arizona has seen its fair share of price increases in recent years, especially in those desirable urban areas. So, while you might find a deal compared to some coastal cities, don't expect dirt cheap living. The good news is that utilities, groceries, and transportation tend to be pretty reasonable. And let's not forget about those lower taxes. Arizona has a reputation for being tax-friendly, which can be a huge plus, especially for retirees and entrepreneurs. Ultimately, the cost of living in Arizona will depend on your lifestyle and where you choose to settle down. Do your research, crunch those numbers, and see if it aligns with your budget. Alright, let's talk about the reason why a lot of people fall in love with Arizona, the scenery. I'm talking breathtaking, jaw-dropping, straight out of a postcard landscapes. We're talking about the Grand Canyon, people. This natural wonder is so massive, so awe-inspiring that pictures simply don't do it justice. Trust me, seeing it in person is a whole other level of wow. But the Grand Canyon is just the tip of the iceberg. Arizona is a hiker's paradise, with trails for every skill level. Want to challenge yourself? Try climbing Camelback Mountain in Phoenix. Looking for something more laid back? Explore the red rock formations of Sedona. And don't even get me started on the sunsets. Arizona sunsets are legendary, painting the sky in vibrant hues of orange, pink, and purple. It's the kind of beauty that makes you stop and stare, grateful to be alive. Okay, it's time to address the elephant in the room, the Arizona heat. Because let's be honest, it gets hot here. I'm talking scorching, sweltering, can't leave your house without melting kind of hot. We're talking 100+ degrees Fahrenheit for days, even weeks on end during the summer months. Now, some people can handle the heat, but for others, it can be brutal. You're going to want to invest in a good air conditioner, drink plenty of water, and avoid strenuous activities during the hottest parts of the day. But here's the thing, Arizonans have adapted. We have pools, we have misters on patios, and we have it's a dry heat mentality that helps us get through it. Plus, there's something about those clear, starry desert nights that makes it all worthwhile. Just remember, if you're not a fan of the heat, Arizona might not be the place for you. But hey, you could always visit during the milder months. Now, living in the desert means sharing your space with some interesting creatures. And by interesting, I mean potentially dangerous. We're talking scorpions, rattlesnakes, and even the occasional javelina. These animals are all part of what makes Arizona unique, but it's important to be aware of your surroundings and take precautions. First things first, always check your shoes before putting them on, especially if you've left them outside. Scorpions love to hide in dark, cool places, and when you're hiking, make noise to avoid surprising any rattlesnakes. They'd rather slither away than confront you. As for javelinas, those wild pigs with tusks, well, just keep your distance. They might look cute, but they can be aggressive, especially if they feel threatened. The bottom line is, respect the wildlife, be cautious, and you'll be fine. But hey, it's not all scary critters. Arizona is also home to some pretty amazing animals like roadrunners, Gila monsters, and even bighorn sheep. So keep your eyes peeled and you might just spot something incredible. So, there you have it. The good, the bad, and the wild side of living in Arizona. From the stunning landscapes and endless sunshine to the scorching heat and desert critters, it's a state of contrasts. Ultimately, whether or not Arizona is the right place for you depends on your priorities and your tolerance for extreme weather. But one thing's for sure, it's a state that will leave a lasting impression. Thanks for coming along with me on this Arizona adventure. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future adventures. And let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about Arizona? Would you ever consider living here?